Tonight, post-checker flag goes over the 10 drivers who are competing for the Camping World Truck Series Championship. Let's go. Hey everyone, Mike from LA1 here, welcome back. You guys are probably wondering, why am I filming this in the dark? Well, it's 2:30 in the morning by the time this video goes up, so I'm going to try and get this all up before I head out for another round of theme park vlogging, which you guys will see on this channel in the not too distant future. Now let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right in and take a look. Who do we got in the top 10? Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the top 10 for the Camping World Truck Series playoffs. To everyone's surprise, the regular season champion is Chandler Nemechek. A lot of people were probably questioning himself. Why did he take a step back after a good gig with Front Row Motorsports? And don't forget, Front Row literally just won the Daytona 500 this year. Well, the Truck Series regular season championship and a top seed of the playoffs showed why he lacked. This is probably one of the biggest surprises of the Truck Series, next to the winning surge of Kyle Larson. But now, since he is the top seed, he has to avoid meeting the fate that Kevin Harvick and Austin Hill did in years previously, even though Harvick's case was due to bad luck. He needs to make the Final Four, otherwise people are going to think that his regular season was a Mickey Mouse. So hopefully that Chandler Nemechek should have enough points to make it through, but as we saw with Kevin Harvick last year in the Cup Series, expect the unexpected. To everyone's surprise, Austin Hill had a very slow start, but he has been on a tear as of late. To getting his first win at that shit show of a race at Knoxville to a pretty solid win at the Glen. With him getting the second overall seed, do we think the 16 is going to make it far? Especially if rumors are to be believed that Hattori could be a part-time Cup team next year, and I may have just saved myself a video on the silly season rumors, because I won't be talking on it on here until it's confirmed. I will say this, I do think he'll be a threat to make it to the championship, but I'm not sure he's going to have enough in order to make it to the championship for Phoenix. Okay, which version of Ben Rhodes are we going to be seeing in this playoffs? Are we going to see the guy who nearly pulled off the perfect season in NASCAR? Or are we going to be seeing the Ben Rhodes who's been struggling to get back into victory lane? Ben Rhodes does have talent here, but the big question is, how is he not going to win the championship this year? In fact, he should be in the Final Four in Phoenix, but unless he pulls a Texas where he intentionally wrecks somebody, I do think Ben Rhodes has a pretty good shot at making the finals, considering this is Thor Sport equipment. Okay, whose bingo card said that Todd Gillen was going to be in this thing? To think that Todd Gillen, the guy who got cut by Kyle Busch Motorsports, the son of David Gillen, winning a Coda, and he had some pretty good runs going, except for the Glen. Honestly, this is probably one of the bigger redemption stories of the season. Next, only be if John Hunter didn't have that successful run that he had. Do I think he's going to make it far? Not really. I think he could be one of the two drivers that could get the axe early, but not gonna lie, this has been a really damn good season for Todd. Hopefully he built it up, so hopefully we can see him get an Xfinity ride. Okay, boy, this one has to hurt. Sheldon Creed this is a down year for him. The guy who I think is probably going to be could very well not make it to the championship floor. Unless he does something he's only done once in Darlington, and that is to win. And this has been a down year for GMS. And boy, how shocking would it be if Sheldon Creed couldn't make it past the round of 8. Couldn't make it to the round of 8. Boy, same thing what I said. I wouldn't be shocked that Zane Smith is with Todd Gillen on the outside looking in at the end of Bristol. Hopefully this will go pretty well for him. But he's still got plenty of time left, but hopefully he could be that spark that GMS needs in order to make a run at that championship. Continuing the Thor Sport domination, honestly, this could very well be Matt Crafton's last shot at a 4th championship. And honestly, should he not make it to Phoenix, this is going to be an amazing career for Matt Crafton, and hopefully we'll see him and his truck in the NASCAR Hall of Fame. But I do think he'll be a threat alongside Ben Rhodes. So it's going to be very interesting to see which one of the Thor Sport cars is going to make it to Phoenix. Probably one of the bigger success stories of this entire season is the coming emergence of Carson Hovashar. If you told me that this young rookie who came out of nowhere and no one's registered to make the playoffs, I would have said you're fucking crazy. But nope, Carson Hovashar, he made it. Do I see him winning this thing? No. But honestly, this is a damn good season for him, and now he got rewarded handsomely with a full-time ride next season. Let this be a building curve that Cole Custer used last year in the Cup Series. Overall, damn good season for Carson Hovashar. The same can be said for Chandler Smith, the man who pointed his way in, and let's be honest, this guy was probably the most disappointing out of the whole Kyle Busch Motorsports trio here. Although, to be fair, it's not hard when you're inside John Hunter's shadow. How cold is it in that shadow there? There, Chandler. Honestly, I do see him making it to the round of 8, but honestly, I don't see him going far past that. Because, honestly, he's gonna have to win in order to make it that far. But overall, solid season for Chandler. Man. A man that never refuses to quit. Stuart Friesen is going for yet another shot at winning a championship. And in order for him to win that championship, he's going to have to pull an LA Kings and doing it as one of the lower seeds. I mean, stranger things have happened. We've seen a guy who never won a single race win the championship. And honestly, if there's a time we're going to see it happen again, it could very well be Stuart Friesen. Here's my prediction for my top two. My two not making it to the round of 8. It's Todd Gillen and Carson Hovashar. But still damn good seasons, and this could be a foundation for them to build from. So who makes my final 4? The answer for me is pretty clear. It's Austin Hill, John Hunter Nemechek, Ben Rhodes, and yes, I'm putting in Stuart Friesen because we need that veteran picks here. And in the end, I do believe that Kyle Busch Motorsports is going to get another Truck Series championship because I believe John Hunter Nemechek will be too tough to beat as we enter into the playoffs. And now hopefully let the chaos begin and let this NASCAR playoff tournament begin in beautiful St. Louis, Missouri.